The Kansas City Chiefs are back in the spotlight, but not for the touchdowns, the comebacks, or the Lombardi trophies. This time, it's raw, unfiltered tension that's got the NFL world on edge. Patrick Mahomes, the gunslinging wizard who's dragged this franchise to 3 Super Bowls in 5 years, is reportedly seething. And the spark? A gut punch call from head coach Andy Reid that's rippling through the locker room like a thunderclap. Insiders are whispering this could be the deepest fracture in Chiefs lore since Mahomes took the reins in 2018. With leaks pouring out faster than a no-huddle offense, one thing's crystal clear: all isn't well in Chiefs Kingdom. It ignited right after their latest clash, a gritty, grinded-out win that masked deeper rot. Sideline cams didn't miss a beat, Mahomes shaking his head like he'd seen a ghost, helmet spiked into the turf, then ghosting past Reid without so much as a fist bump. Blink, and it was gone. But that split second spoke volumes. Post-game scrums? Mahomes was a vault, clipped responses, jaw clenched, eyes anywhere but the mic. Tough one, he'd mutter. We'll bounce back. Fans smelled blood in the water. Then the dam broke. Reports hit like a blindside blitz. Reid benched, or at least slashed the snaps of, a cornerstone of Mahomes' arsenal. We're talking a go-to target, a safety blanket in the red zone, someone Mahomes lobbies for like family. No heads up, no debate. Just a mid-season gutting that left the QB feeling straight up sabotaged. Blindsided doesn't cover it, one source close to the huddle spilled. Chemistry. That's the lifeblood of this offense. Yank a cog without warning, and the machine sputters. Flashback to practice week. The air was thick, Reid pacing, barking about sloppy routes and giveaway fumbles. The offense. Stale as week-old brisket. Mahomes pushed for fire, slant-flat combos, RPOs that dare you to blink, those no-look dimes that make DBs weep. Reid. The elder statesman opted for chess over chaos, clock-chewing runs, dink-and-dunk passes, paint-by-numbers ball control. It's Reid's wheelhouse. Steady Eddie, minimize mistakes. But Mahomes? He feasts on the edge, scrambling lasers, audibles that rewrite defenses mid-snap. The game script dropped like a dud grenade. Zero flair, all fundamentals. Mahomes stared at it like a betrayal. The real fuse lit when snaps got rationed for his ride-or-die receiver. Mahomes advocated, fought, even begging to keep the weapon loaded. Reid dug in, eyes on the big board. Post-meeting, locker room turned Coliseum. Mahomes, Reid, OC Matt Nagy, and a few O-line vets in a stare-down that could have powered Arrowhead. Words flew, low and lethal. By kickoff, the sideline crackled. The offense. Choppy as a bad connection. Stuffed runs, hurried throws, drives dying in neutral. Mahomes. A shadow of the supernova, glaring at the booth after a 3-and-out. Reid huddled with his line coach, oblivious or defiant. Take your pick. X, formerly Twitter, lit up like a powder keg. Pat's done with the leash, one fan raged. Reid playing GM now. Another fired. Ex-players chimed in, Mahomes mad? That's apocalypse vibes, a retired chief texted a beat writer. Big Red don't budge for nobody, but this? Oof. Halftime haze cleared, but the post-game powder keg exploded. Mahomes and Reid vanished into the film room for a 35-minute summit. Doors shook, say the walls. No transcripts, but leaks paint a masterpiece of strain. Raised voices, pointed fingers, the kind of raw truth that bonds or breaks. Mahomes reveres Reid, the Yoda to his Skywalker, the architect of rings. But respect has limits. A staffer called it, the hottest I've seen him since the 22 Super Bowl prep. Mahomes emerged. Storm clouds over that trademark grin. Not explosive, but gutted. Disappointment cuts deeper than rage. Why the override? Every call in KC orbits Mahomes. The plays, the protections, the pulse. Reid's move screamed statement, my house, my rules. Maybe protecting a nicked-up vet from where? Maybe a wake-up for the unit. But sidelining Mahomes' plea? That's seismic in a system built on trust. Reid hit the podium first, all Zen master. Pat and I? Gold. Always aligned. Y'all stirring pots that ain't boiling. Classic Reid, deflect with dad jokes and downplay. Mahomes. Ice cold. Coach calls shots. I execute. Pause. Stare. Mic drop. That's not the Mahomes who cracks jokes mid-loss or hypes teammates like hype men. That's a man nursing a wound. The generational rub? Mahomes, 30 and invincible, craves the accelerator, instincts over algorithms. Reid, 67 and rings deep, preaches preservation. Sustain the dynasty, don't burn it out. Both chase Lombardi number 4, but paths diverge. Clashes like this. Dynasty tax. Patriots had M. Lakers too. The greats endure. Silver lining. Practice vibes shifted. Mahomes. Vocal assassin, dissecting reps like a surgeon. Reid. Loosening the reins, slipping in audibles. Handshakes on the field. Genuine, if guarded. It's repair mode, because separated, they're elite. United, unbeatable. Chiefs fans, breathe. Mahomes angry isn't curse, it's catalyst. Remember 1922? He channels slights into symphonies. This rift, fuel for fire. But dynasties crack under scrutiny. Years atop the mountain grind souls. Expectations, a vice. One misstep, and the kingdom quakes. Publicly, water under the bridge. Smiles at drills, nods at walkthroughs. But eyes are peeled, every dap, every diagram. In KC, it all funnels through these two, the prodigy and the professor. Their alchemy forged legends. If this collision sparks evolution, Super Bowl IV awaits. If it festers, season's ugliest subplot. One truth, passion built this empire. Let it bind, not break. Because when Mahomes unleashes hell and Reid schemes the trap, the league trembles. Watch close, Chiefs Kingdom. The dynasty's pulse, it's beating. Just a little raw right now.